book is The Power of Habits. The Power of Habits is a book written by Charles Duhigg that explores the science behind why we develop habits, how to identify them, and how to change them. The book is a bestseller and has received critical acclaim for its insightful and practical advice. The book is divided into three parts: the habits of individuals, the habits of successful organizations, and the habits of societies. In this video, we are going to explore some of the key concepts of this book and how they can be applied in our daily life. The habit of individuals. The first part of the book is about the habits of individuals. In this part of the book, Duhigg explores how habits are formed and how they can be changed. He introduces the concept of habit loop, which consists of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. Cue is the trigger that initiates the habit, and the routine is the behavior that follows, and the reward is the positive outcome that reinforces the habit. Duhigg argues that by understanding the habit loop, we can identify the cues and the rewards that drive our habits and make conscious efforts to change that routines. He suggests that replacing a bad habit with a good one requires identifying the underlying cue and the reward and finding a new routine that satisfies the same reward. For example, if you have a habit of snacking on junk food in the afternoon, the cue might be feeling bored or stressed, and the reward might be a temporary boost in energy or mood. To break this habit, you could replace the routine of snacking with a new routine, such as taking a walk or doing a brief workout that satisfies the same reward of feeling energized. Second part of the book is about the habit of successful organizations. In the second part of the book, Duhigg explores how habits shape the success of organizations. He introduces the concept of keystone habits, which are habits that have a ripple effect on other areas of an organization's performance. For example, he cites the case of Alcoa, a company that transformed its safety culture by focusing on the keystone habits of worker safety. By making safety a top priority and encouraging workers to report safety concerns, Alcoa was able to improve communication, collaboration, and productivity across the organization. Duhigg argues that successful organizations are those that cultivate a culture of positive habits, where employees are empowered to identify and change habits that hinder performance. He suggests that leaders can promote this culture by identifying keystone habits that are aligned with their organization's values and goals, and at the same time encouraging employees to experiment with new habits that can drive innovation and growth. The third part of this book, which is the final part, is about the habits of societies. In this part of the book, Duhigg explores how habits shape the success of societies. Yes, he introduces the concept of societal habits, which are habits that are shared by groups of people and that shape the norms and values of a society. For example, he cites the case of civil rights movement in the United States, which was driven by societal habit of non-violent protest. By adopting this habit and promoting it through grassroots campaigns, civil rights activists were able to challenge and ultimately change discriminatory laws and practices. Duhigg argues that successful societies are those that cultivate positive societal habits, where individuals are empowered to identify and change habits that perpetuate inequality and injustice. He suggests that leaders can promote this culture by fostering inclusive and diverse communities that encourage dialogue and collaboration across different groups. The Power of Habit is a thought provoking and practical book that offers insights into the science of habits and how they can shape our daily lives. Organizations and societies, by understanding the habit loop and identifying keystone habits, we can make conscious efforts to change our habits and promote positive outcomes. Whether you are an individual looking to break a bad habit or an organization seeking success in the industry.